Hey guys, hey guys, the I guess I'm gonna start a new series on Doki Doki Literature Club, and yeah, I guess I'll play it even though I really don't want to, because I don't like games that are like this. But yeah, like just from the thing, it just says this game is not suitable for children who or those who are easily disturbed. Yikes! I have my headphones plugged in, have my volume really high, so yeah, let's start. Individuals are suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience while playing this game. For content warnings, please visit. uh, okay, guys, I actually, just saying, I might start this. I might end this early if I have to. If I just don't like it. Just saying. I agree. Oh man, it's so peaceful. Do. Whoa. There's people here. In this Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh man, it's gonna be so fun. See settings. Window. Yeah. Alright. The game. Woo, let's do this. Hold on. There we go. Do. Ayy. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her hands up in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw herself. That girl is Sayori. Did I say that right? I don't know if I did. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in the front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Wait, what? Ha? I overslept again. Oh, okay. But I caught you this time. Melons. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Melons. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. That makes sense. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Wait. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Wow. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Melons. Melons? Have you decided to join the club yet? Yep. A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. Yeah, 'cause Melons is by himself. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me that you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our mini conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought that of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you are not used to the real world. NEET, I'm pretty sure NEET is like somebody who's shut in, basically just does nothing with the real world or outside world. But yeah, you trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me that you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself to get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Woo! And we're in class now. That looks like a sponge. Maybe that's a camera. No, that's obviously a speaker. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Wow. Oh, we didn't even get anything. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall looking for an ounce of motivation. I'm so bad at reading. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Yeah, that's nice. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. I would definitely join the anime club. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori, yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Me? Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Doki Doki literature club. Well, that's great. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in the literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club, since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest is literature and is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Yeah, that's right. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made some cupcakes and everything. I think I'm saying that right. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning that as to have planned all of this out. Man, jeez, I just want to go to the anime club and you're making me go to the literature club. Come on. I let out to a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? That's what I would do, actually. Cupcakes sound nice. Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used by third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. Wait, hold on. Ooh. There we go. Alright. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Girl 1. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Melons, what a surprise. Welcome to the club. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Bum, bum, bum. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Humph. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quite quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of... I can't read or say words. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yui, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Melons. They're holding hands. I don't know who Monika is. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Okay, maybe we do. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so generally... Okay, thank you, word, for giving me a hard time. Feels a little... Melons. You too, Monika. Come, sit down, Melons. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me, or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Yeah, sorry guys for having really hard time reading these words. I have braces and it's kind of hard. But anyway, I'm just making up excuses. And Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the toil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are being drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is so sweet and full of flavor, I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you and or anything. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy. Alright, alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. A tea set, okay. She carefully places a teacup in front of us, each of us, before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Wait, literature club. Jeez. Literature club. Man, I'm gonna be so bad at literature club. If there was a club like that at my school, then yeah, I would probably be really bad. I guess. Don't let hurt yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoyed tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel at home. Okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make sure the club is fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare events. Why am I so bad at reading? Okay, moving on. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. They're still holding hands. What are you doing? Yuri also nods in agreement. Is she clenching her fists? I'm so confused. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like a festival that much... Wait, hold on. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Oh, okay. My brain's just mush right now. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Melons, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Let me just save. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and the craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds herself comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like lots of things. Stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Man. Okay. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been having conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some reason, for someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. I'm with you, Natsuki. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give it that back. Fine. Ahaha. Ahahaha! Your cupcakes! Your poems! Okay. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Wait, sidles. Okay. And puts her hands on her shoulder. Okay. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Yeah, I think that's impressive because I have absolutely no idea on how to write a poem. No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You don't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing up to open to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Whoa, Natsuki just disappeared. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Uh-oh. ... I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. ... question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then the next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Uh, um, dot dot dot. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Melons? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have to look at other clubs. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Dang! I just want to go to the anime club. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Melons, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Whoa, I wanted to join the anime club, but okay, we're gonna join the literature club. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's excitement. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Melons, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I don't know how to say that. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Melons, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Okay, we're out of the school classroom club, and that's good. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Woo! Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem first. Let me just save right here. I don't know what I just did. Alright, that's gonna be all for this video, guys. I'll come out with more videos of Red Riding Hood and Doki Doki Literature Club later. But yeah, that's it for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed me playing this. I'm sorry for stuttering a lot and failing up most of the words I read, even though this is a literature club. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!